These arrests tonight underscore how utterly indefensible President Obama and Hillary Clinton's proposal is to bring tens of thousands of Syrian refugees into this country.
Protesters gathered outside a Donald Trump rally in Vermont last night. Others got inside despite the campaign's attempt to keep them out. And Cruz told CBS News on Thursday that Trump's questioning of his citizenship is a non-issue. Major Garrett spoke with a Texas senator aboard his campaign bus, and he joins us now from Des Moines. Major, good morning. So what's your sense of things?
Good morning. So there's one similarity and three big differences between Donald Trump and Ted Cruz's campaign. The one similarity, of course, is both are trying to attract voters sick of Washington and fed up with the GOP establishment. But the differences are these. First, Donald Trump conducts huge rallies but does very few events. Ted Cruz, many events but much smaller crowds. And this goes to a difference in mobilization. Donald Trump is attracting Republicans, independents, and Democrats, but a good number of those have largely given up on politics. So he's got to figure out a way to drive these people to the polls. Ted Cruz, on the other hand, targets known activists, social conservatives, Tea Party enthusiasts, evangelical Christians, homeschoolers, and the like, with a proven track record of showing up on caucus or primary day. The other big difference, Donald Trump has no standard stump speech. He will literally, as we've learned, say anything, anywhere. Ted Cruz has a very finely polished stump speech with little variation from event to event. To sum it all up, both say they are building a national movement, archly conservative on behalf of their policies, and voters here, Nora, in the next case and elsewhere will begin to tell us who is right.
So interesting.
Yeah. Beyond politics, there's a question of national security in this presidential year. What does Cruz say about North Korea and its claim that it detonated a hydrogen bomb?
Well, he calls it a perilous situation. He described Kim Jong-un, North Korea's leader, as a lunatic maniac who is very dangerous. And he puts much of the blame on the Clinton administration, Bill Clinton administration 1999 decision to lift many economic sanctions against North Korea in hopes that it would end its pursuit of nuclear weapons. I reminded Cruz that the Bush administration didn't have a much better track record, a point he conceded. But what would Ted Cruz do? He said he would put more pressure on China to lean on North Korea to stop its pursuit of nuclear weapons or their eventual deployment, and work with South Korea, Taiwan, and Japan. But when I asked him, would you quarantine North Korea? Would you put sanctions on China to advance these policies? He demurred. Charlie?
Thanks, Major.